Hey everybody, we are back for Championship Sunday. Obviously, we had a phenomenal week last week. We went 4-0 in our picks. We were up 6.96 units on the week, which puts us up 10.95 units on the year. Told you to stick with me. It's been a while since we had a banger week like that, but we absolutely did. Hope you guys followed along. We did really well. Had a couple of Twitter plays that paid off as well. I think I was 3-1 on Twitter as well. Just had a really, really fantastic day last Sunday and Saturday, obviously. So yeah, felt really, really good about it. Had a monster day. We're up a bunch of units now. Still not. I mean, we'd like to be, 25 plus as we are most years, but you got to finishing in the black is important. So we're super happy that we're in the black right now, and we're going to try to keep that going. There's only 2 games today. So we'll talk about the 2 games right now. The first one is Buffalo, Kansas City. I am looking at Buffalo +3 for a unit. And the reason that I like that is I'm still worried about Mahomes. I'm less worried about his head than I am about his foot. I think if he is not going to be super mobile, I think that is going to be really tough on the Chiefs. Everybody knows every week I bang on about Matt Milano and how much I like him. I think he's probably one of the few guys who's going to be able to do a good job covering Travis Kelce. Not a perfect job. I mean, Travis Kelce's still Travis Kelce. He's the best tight end in the league right now. But I think Milano can do a half-decent job covering him. So I think when you add that into the fact that the Bills' defense has been much, much better of late, and the offense seems to be chugging along as well as it can. I think the fact that the Bills have that extra weapon in the fact that their quarterback can take off and run. I mean, I still think they're in trouble because their quarterback's their best running back. But I have an awful feeling the Bills are going to win this game. I feel like they're things are going for them. It's really hard for a team to go to the Super Bowl twice in a row. I really hope that Kansas City's able to do that. I think the last team to do that was probably the Seahawks, right? I think it was the Seahawks. I think it was the Seahawks. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was the Seahawks. But anyways, yeah, I think that they're probably. I feel like that they might win the game. I think they can definitely keep it close. And it might be one of those things where they get up a bunch and then Kansas City comes back and ends up winning the game by 2 points or something like that. So I like Buffalo. I think they're a live dog. I'm just playing them +3 for 1 unit because Kansas City's still Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes is still Patrick Mahomes. So that's my first play. The second play I like is Green Bay. I waited a little bit. I was going to post this yesterday, and then I was like, I think the line's going to go down to 3 because I think there's a bunch of people who like Tampa, and I don't. I mean, I'm not saying I don't think that they're a good football team, and this isn't me, shitting on Brady like I like to do. He is the worst quarterback left in the playoffs, though, for the record, guys. Let's stop talking about what a magnificent performance he had last week when he had a bunch of short fields because Drew Brees gave it away. I mean, Tom Brady is amazing at taking advantage of situations. He's the best at that. He was handed some phenomenal situations by Brees, and he took advantage of them. That's what he does. That's also how they beat Green Bay last time. Was Aaron Rodgers had the worst game of his life, and Rodgers isn't going to do that again. Aaron Rodgers is angry. He wants to win, and I think he's going to do everything he can. You can currently get the line at -3. It's juiced to 120. I still think that's worth it to get the -3. I'm playing that for 2.5 units. I lied to you. It's a 2-unit play. Sorry. I got confused between that and the play below. That's my bad. So I've got -3, -120 for 2 units on Green Bay. I just think they're the better team. I think Aaron Rodgers is a phenomenal quarterback. I think without Antonio Brown, it means Jair Alexander is probably going to be able to do a pretty good job on Mike Evans. Not a lot of people talk about Jair Alexander. Dude had a phenomenal year. And he's at the top of his game right now. That Green Bay defense is a solid defense. It's not as good as the Saints defense, that's for sure, but they're probably going to have whole fields to work with instead of only 25 yards. So, you don't have to be as good as the Saints defense if you're making the other team go 80 yards or 75 yards instead of 25 yards. And I don't think Tampa's going to be able to stop the Green Bay attack. I think that their weakness is secondary and going over the top. And I think that you're going to have Devontae Adams. I mean, they're going to have to like triple cover Devontae Adams, which means they're going to have MVS over the top all day. And I think they're going to try to do some creative stuff with Aaron Jones. I wouldn't expect too much out of Jamal Williams or AJ Dillon, because that defense is pretty dirty. When it comes to the run game, they have the best run defense in the league. So I wouldn't be expecting even Aaron Jones to pop off for a ton of rush yards. But I do definitely think that they're going to try to come up with some creative stuff to get the ball to Aaron Jones, in that almost second level, and see what he can do, just to create those opportunities to go over the top. I don't see them trying to run the ball up the middle the whole game. They're not dumb like that. Aaron Rodgers is too smart. Aaron Rodgers is going to say, no, this isn't available. Let's take what's available, and that's what he's going to do. And I think they're going to beat them by a touchdown or so. So I got Green Bay -3, which is juiced to -120 right now for 2 units. And the last play is a teaser that I have. It's a 7-point teaser. It teases the Bills up to +10. And it teases the under in the Buffalo-Kansas City game to 61.5. I have that for 1.5 units. For all the reasons I said before, I think the Bills can keep it close. I think it might be one of those games where the Bills are up 21-6 or 21-10 or something into the late in the third quarter, and they come back and end up winning 24-21 or something, maybe 23-21 or something like that. And I just think that 61 or 62 points is an obscenely large number of points. You're going to need to have 4 touchdowns a half, +1 to get past that, essentially. And I just feel like the Bills are going to be able to make a stop or two. The Bills don't have the best run game, obviously, because their best running back by a mile is Josh Allen. And so the Chiefs are going to be able to limit some of their ability to move the ball. They're going to be relying on chunk plays. They're going to if they're able to break up a couple of those, if Honey Badger's able to break up a couple of those, things like that, then they're not going to be able to score on every drive. They're going to have to punt the ball a little bit, both teams, I think. And I just think getting to that number is huge. And again, with Mahomes not at 100%, I just think that having a number that high, allowing yourself to go under a number that high, is an advantage for you. So to recap, we got Bills +3 for a unit, Green Bay -3 for 2 units, and then a 7-point teaser giving the Bills +10 and under 61.5 in the Buffalo KC game. I wish you all luck. Obviously, it won't be back for 2 weeks because I don't. Even if there was a Pro Bowl, a real Pro Bowl, I wouldn't be placing bets on it because it's shenanigans. As always, guys, make sure you're not being silly. Make sure you're betting within your means. And the only real rooting interest. I guess go Packers, go Chiefs. I hate the Bills. I hate Tampa. Full honesty, I placed a fairly sizable bet on the Bills, on a parlay for the Bills and Bucks to both go to the Super Bowl, because I call that my doomsday parlay, because if both of those teams are in the Super Bowl, I'm going to be really upset. I will hate to watch that. It'll be exciting. They're both good teams, but either of them winning will hurt my soul a lot. I'll probably have to cheer for Buffalo because I can't listen to people talk about Brady winning another one. I just can't do it. And I hate the Bills so much. Anyways, guys, don't bet outside your means. Be smart, be safe. Have a great day today. Let's enjoy the last day we get to watch 2 games of football for a long, long, long time. Be well, guys. Take care.